right, we're gonna get started right away this morning. Today is a brand new day of summer season. It is the 22nd today, so we just passed over the summer solstice over the weekend, which is very exciting. We're out of the darkness. Spring has sprung and come alive, and we get to be in full bloom and play and explore, and that's the energy of summertime. But there's a lot going on in the world, right? And there's a lot keeping us from our joy right now and wanting to play and explore. And there's a lot of guilt there. So we need to remember that we're human beings that can balance it all. And that is the focus of today's meditation. So turn down the music here just a little bit. I invite you to find that comfortable space for you, whatever that looks like. Sitting up nice and tall. I invite you to just have your hands on your knees if that feels good for you. You can have one hand up, one hand down if that feels right. Maybe rolling the shoulders back, allowing them to just settle. Welcome in, Jonathan. We're just getting settled. Gently pressing the crown of the head up towards the ceiling. Allowing the face to relax. And starting this whole body scan, just noticing how you are this morning, how that gentle press through the crown and that softness in the face starts to come down through the throat, collarbone, shoulders, heart space, belly and ribs, down into the hips, through the legs. Just taking a few moments here to notice how your body feels this morning. Checking in with the body first. Where do you notice that you're holding any tension? Maybe wiggling the toes or the fingers ever so slightly, just allowing yourself to arrive here. And we'll start to lengthen out the breath. Invitation, always inhaling through the nose if possible, and exhaling through the mouth. This helps to stimulate our parasympathetic nervous system, that rest and digest state that we need to strive to keep in balance with this stressed out state that the world is always in. And starting to slow it down, lengthen it out. See if that's an option for you this morning. Nice deep full inhale through the nose, expanding everything. And exhaling through the mouth. Gentle contraction of the muscles as you press everything out and away. We're going to go through a few more of those. And I invite you to notice if you can pause at the top and bottom of the breath. If you're not used to this, it can feel not so great. It can cause coughing. Just noticing if it's an option for you, and if it's not, that's okay. Just breathing helps to expand the muscles to be able to hold that space one day, maybe. We're not in a rush to get any particular place. Slowing it down to the best of your ability. Nice slow inhales through the mouth, nose. Through the nose isn't on your inhale. And a full exhale. As you continue to breathe here softly and slowly, I just want to say a couple more notes on if you choose to hold your breath. Notice when you hold the breath at the top, it's not just a shut off. You're really striving to be in this space of relaxation and comfort almost within your body, knowing that you can be still alive, still capable, just even while you're holding your breath for a moment. It's kind of, it's a training of the mind in a way, pushing our comfort levels, because especially when we are scared and stressed out or endure traumatic events, we tend to hold our breath. So that may be a reason why you don't want to do this, if that's just too much for you. But I just wanted to touch on it because, as with meditation and sitting and we're expanding the mind, that is another edge that we brush up against with the breath. See if you can start to let go of the breath now, just letting it return to normal, whatever your normal is. You know how to breathe. And let's bring our awareness towards the mind for a moment. We work through a full body scan. We've moved through the breath, noticing the breath. How is that mind this morning? Does it come to rest easy on the breath? Or is it off doing its own thing, reminding you of everything that you have to do, that the world has going on? And of course, those are the extremes, that all or nothing example. Just see where your mind is today. Wherever it is right for you. I like to think of it almost as the calling of the breath. Every inhale is an invitation for the mind to come back and rest and relax here. But that mind is curious, that mind is trained to be on 24/7. Can you be gentle with it, noticing how it gets distracted, where it walks away, when it walks away? This is the practice. And as your mind is striving to rest on that breath, next I'll invite you to pay attention to your heart rhythm. If you need to place that hand on your heart, that's an option. I know some like to even feel their pulse here. We have so many rhythms and systems at play within our body at once, every single moment of every single day. This is a blessing, something to be grateful for. And as you focus this awareness on the heart, striving to call in this gratitude. What is gratitude for you? And what does gratitude feel like in the body? I'm just going to breathe for about another 5 minutes here. Being with this practice, oscillating your awareness between just being here now the sensations and systems within the body. And that natural, bouncy rhythm of the mind. Or ping-ponging energy of the mind, whatever resonates for you. And as we sit with these next few moments, I will invite you to sit with the challenging question, can you accept what is right now? It's teeny tiny what is going on in your body. If you have any pain or discomfort sitting here, can you accept that for this moment? Any pain or discomfort going on in your personal life right now? Acceptance is a fine line. Depending on what's going on, anger could arise. I'm just asking you to notice and be with it. Can you accept what is going on in the world at large right now? Breathing into this space as you continue to just gently rest your awareness on accepting what is. What if everything happening in this moment right now is for a greater good? No matter where you are in your life right now, can you see the opportunity before you through this acceptance? Continue to breathe through this space for another couple minutes. I invite you to take another intentional deep inhale through the nose if possible. Exhaling through the mouth. And without changing anything,
Just beginning to shift your awareness to the outer landscape around you. This is where it becomes easy, at least for me, to get distracted, to feel like I'm no longer practicing. This is an exercise in listening. Active listening. This week I learned that we are often taught to listen to be able to rebuttal. Can you listen with curiosity? Can you listen with a genuine curiosity for the understanding of things you do not know? I can hear the songbirds. I do not know what they're saying. But I'm curious. And I can just listen. I don't have to make their song my own story. And if I heard that little bird's song change in a way that made me feel in my being like it needed some help or it may be injured, you bet I would wander outside and see if I could find it crying, calling. We're listening with curiosity. We're listening with an awe for life, for this human experience. I invite you to take another breath, shifting back to this space of gratitude, remembering how unique and incredible it is to be a human being, to wake another day, to have the opportunities that you have, remembering that this is your life. You do make a difference. Continuing to breathe into this space for a few more moments. I invite you to take another deep breath, bringing your awareness back into the body, wiggling the toes, wiggling the fingers, maybe even shrugging the shoulders slightly. My collarbones always get very sore. And we'll take a nice big inhale up to seal in our practice. Exhaling down to heart center, pausing here. Pausing between this connection between our mind and our body. Remembering that we know how to live our lives. Our body knows how to function, how to be. And in every moment, we are doing the best we can with the circumstances, with what we know. Taking another inhale, bringing your hands over your own heart, possibly tipping this left temple towards the heart, just signifying that you trust your intuition, that you can let go of reason and logic just a little bit. And it doesn't mean that you're being irrational. It means that you're making space for the rest of who you are, because you are not just your mind. You are not your mind at all. Breathing here, feeling that trust that you are cultivating. If there's any gratitude left, maybe just giving yourself a little squeeze. There should always be gratitude left, but if you can muster it in this moment. Bringing the hands back down to the knees, pausing for one last moment here, soft. Eyes are down or closed still, breathing. Remember that this is where your strength resides. In this space within you that is calm and centered, away from your thoughts, away from the outside world. This is you. And I am honored to share this practice and this space with you. I honor that space within you. Thank you for being here today. Please be gentle with yourself as you make your way out of meditation. I always like recommending to put a pen to paper and just write down something. Something always comes out for me